Hello student, welcome to online practical class. Today we are going to discuss May June 2017 variant 2.1. So I made a duplicate copy of that folder in my desktop like IGCSE 2007. Let me open the question paper. So we are going to do the database part. Okay, task 3, database. You are going to prepare some report for the company. Make sure all the currency value display a currency symbol and or two decimal place. Okay, so that means any you have to give currency as a currency symbol, any kind of currency symbol, and two decimal place. Examine the data in the file j217 students.csv and j217 room.csv. Using suitable database package, import the file j217 student.csv. Okay, first of all, what I will do, I will open Microsoft Access 2010. Then I will locate my database where I am going to save it. You know this process. So it should be in the desktop in the same folder, that is IGCSE June 2017 2.1, inside 2.1, and give some database name. I'll give my name. You can give any kind of name. Don't give my name. Then after that, click create, and you know that automatically computer will create one table. So close this part. So as per the question paper, what I have to do, I have to import the file j217 and use this field name and data type. So what are the field name and use, please check ddmmyy date. Your system date should be this format. In the bottom part of my desktop, you can see the date is given in that same format, right? So how to change the if it is not this format, how to change this one? You have to go to control panel. You know that because previous question paper I discussed this about this method. So from control panel region, you have to change the and then additional setting. From additional setting, you have to change the date format, right? Gender text, that is male or female, SSC code text, payment type text, course text. Okay, now let me import that file. So you have to go to external database, text file, browse. My file belongs to desktop, so we have to go to desktop inside IGCSE 2017 2.1. So what is the name of the file? Students.csv CSV file, j217 students, this one. Then press OK. After that, it will be like delimited, like click next, then select the first row content field name. When you click this one, you know the field name and value will be separated. Click next, and for changing the data type, you have to click on advanced. And what are the data type you have to change? So first three field is text, then date and time. First three field is text, date and time, correct. Then next, gender is text, all text except week is numeric integer. So week is given long integer, you will give integer. You can keep long integer also, no problem. But as a professional database designer, you have to understand what is integer and what is long integer. When the number length is big, that time you have to give long integer, and number length is small, that time you will give integer. As the field name is weeks, so it cannot be big, it can be only 2 digit, maximum 2 digits. So I mentioned this one integer, right? Even in the question paper it is mentioned here numeric integer, right? Now paid boolean logical, it should be yes no, it should be yes no, and after that press OK. Then click next. Check which field they are asking for the primary key. Set roll number field as primary key. Choose my own primary key, roll number field will come, or you can select from here also. Click next and then finish. And you know that after importing the table, your table is imported now, you have to change some field format like date and time. It should be short date, this one, yes, because 2D 2M 2Y. And then what you have to do, weeks, yes no format, yes no, always you have to change yes no format. Yes, no. Okay, after that what they are asking to do, evidence 3, take the screenshot evidence showing the field name and the data type. You know how to do that one. You have to take this screenshot, only upper part and lower part, but before that you have to keep your cursor pointer over that place where you did the maximum change. You can keep your cursor pointer over yes, no or date and time anywhere, and then you take the screenshot. That will be better for you. Set the criteria which will only allow the letter M or F to be entered in the gender field. So gender field, that is called validation. Take the screenshot showing how you have limited data entry in the gender field. Insert the screenshot in your evidence document. Now in the gender field, keep your cursor pointer over gender field, this one, and validation rule. Inside validation rule you have to write M or F. Then validation text, write down data should be within M or F. Okay, so now after giving any kind of validation, please check this one. So open this one into like normal view. So datasheet view, then computer will ask for the save. Yes, I want to save. Yes. Now see the gender field M or F. Now if I want to rub this thing, this M, and if I want to type any other text or character like H, it will show you that error message which one you type, right? Okay, so it will not accept other alphabet except M or F. That means my validation is working. Now next question, take the screenshot evidence showing how you have limited the data entry in the gender field. Okay, that means you have to open this one into design view, you have to keep your cursor pointer over gender field, and then you have to take this screenshot, upper part and lower part, both of them. See this validation rule, this screenshot should be there, even the validation text, so that upper part and lower part. So examiner should understand that you gave the validation rule perfectly. Okay, so you know how to take the screenshot, you can do it. Or if you want to do maximum, if it is mark 2, that time you can show the error message also, how I showed you the error message, that one also, that is screenshot also, that error screenshot. Now add the record, this one from the table they are asking to add this record. So what I will do, I'll open this one into datasheet view, and we have to go to the last record. So this is 1 to 298, right? So you will click this arrow, last arrow, which consists some YOLO symbol also, right? New blank record, click here. Now it will go to the last part of this table. Now you have to input this data from this question paper. So type this data, and when you type the data, I always tell you that you have to follow the question paper one. You know, everybody know the simple spelling, but some student is mixing with the uppercase letter and lowercase letter. It should not be, it should be according to the question paper. Okay, suppose first alphabet is capital letter, you have to give capital letter, because for this one also you have some mark. So then gender is F, this one SSC2, then this one check, history of art, then this one 5, yes, 5, and you have to write down yes here. Okay, done. Now see total number of record is 299. Okay, now next question, this part is over, so this table job is over. Now what I will do, Control S, save it, and Control W. So when you are going to do new things, the right side should be clean. Okay, Now next question, input the file j217rooms.csv as a new table in your database and set the SSE code as a primary key. Okay, 217 rooms. Now external data text file, another table we have to import, that is rooms.csv. Now then press OK. Now click next. First row content field name. Next, they did not ask to change any data type, right? So what you will do, you just check whether the data type is perfect or not. See here, this consists weekly cost and extra night it consists fraction value, right? So it should be double. I told you in previous question paper also, like March 2017 question paper. So it is okay, so no need to change any data type. Even the question examiner did not ask to change any data type. So which field will be primary key? SSE code, because in the question paper they mentioned this one, SSE code as a primary key. So SSE code, next and finish. Done. Now next one, evidence 5, take the screenshot evidence showing the relationship between the table, insert the screenshot into your evidence document. So now before that we have to do this one, create a relationship between SSE code field in the student table and SSE code field in the rooms table. So you have to make a relationship of the two tables. So database tools, relationship, add both the table. Okay, SSE code field from the rooms table, it should be connected with SSE code, this SSE code. So drag it and put it here, and first try to check whether enforce referential integrity is working or not. Great, yes, it is working. So when it will not work, when both the field does not consist same number of data, that time enforce referential integrity will not work. Even it is not mandatory, just check. So if you able to give enforce referential integrity that time, in this screen it will show you 1 to infinitive, that means 1 to many relationship, because in the question paper they mention create 1 to many relationship, right? Create a relation between the table, 1 to many relationship, they did not ask, just may ask you to create a relationship. So try to enforce referential integrity. If it is not working, just simply connect. And you have to show another screen also, this one. So your evidence document should consist these two screens, otherwise examiner will reduce your mark. Ctrl S, Ctrl W, save and exit. Now next question, using the field from the student table, produce a report. Okay, from the student table you have to they are asking to create a report. Okay, you know from which question paper, for before making report, what you have to do, you have to make a query. So from which question your query will start, show only the fields, where it is written show only the fields. So I will start from here, show only the fields. Okay, so how to create query? So create query wizard, simple query wizard. They're asking only from student table. Okay, so what are the field I have to take? So first one is roll number, course, weeks. Roll number, course, weeks. Field name should be serial. First name, last name, birth date and paid. First name, last name, birth date and paid. In the order with data and label displays in full. Okay. Now click next. After that click next and then finish. Open this query into design view, because you have to write some criteria, right? So open this one into design view. Without design view you cannot write the criteria. So what are the criteria you have? Course contain the word art. Contain the word. Contain the word. Did you see that? So contain, include, if it is like that. Course, where is my course? Yeah, this one. In the criteria you have to write down double star art, because they mention contain. With art some other word is there, that's why you have to give double star. Otherwise if they ask you to create, ask you to do like course is art, that time you have to give art only. Okay, but here they mention contain art, that means with this art word some other word is added, that's why they mention contain. And in that case you have to, what you have to do, you have to give double star art, double star. It can be art or it can be other thing. So first criteria is over. Now you will check whether it is working or not. Run. So now check the course. All the course value contain art. See, art. Even with this word also, art is there. History of art, like art, classical art. So everything is consist art. Every word is consist art. Okay, now go for the next question criteria. Week is 3 or more. So open this one into design view. Week is 3 or more, so greater than equal to 3. Now check 3 or more means if it is 3, it can be 3 or more, but not less than 3. See, all weeks are more than 3 or 3, right? So we did the second criteria also. So now what is with the third criteria? Paid is yes. Did I take paid? Yeah, paid is yes. I have to write down yes here. Now check how many data is coming. Run it. Total number of data is 49. Okay, done. Now what they're asking, so your query part is over. Now what you have to do, you have to save it, Control S, Control W. Now through this query you have to make a report, right? So create report wizard, and which table you have to take? You have to take the query table. They asked to take this field, right? Then transfer all the field right side. Next, it should be this one. Okay, next. Any sorting, they did ask for any sorting. Has a page orientation portrait, they're asking for portrait. Fit on a single page white. Okay, so here sort the data into ascending, descending order of weeks, and then ascending order of course. Descending order of weeks, weeks should be descending, weeks descending, and ascending order of course. See, if they ask you descending, just click here ascending, then it will become descending. Then click next, and they're asking for portrait and single adjust to single page wide. What they're asking, see, it fit on a single page wide, page has page orientation portrait. Single page wide is this one, and it should be portrait. It is already selected. Next, and then finish. Right. So our field is not visible properly. So let me check the question. How many field was there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and here 1 2 3 4 5 6. Course role first name. Okay, now what you have to do, open this one into layout view and arrange the field in proper way. Weeks, course, roll number, first name, last name, per date, paid. Paid is not visible, right? So open this one into design view. So no paid is given here. Did you see that? So in that case, what I have to do, in that case we have to do your query report in different way. And that in October number 2016 I did one query. It's like if some field is not visible, and which way you do, they're asking for protect. So what I'll do, I'll delete this report. Why I'm deleting? Because all the field is not coming in this way. So what I will do, I'll select the query, then create, just click report, and all the field is there, and they're asking for protect. So this is the line of the protect. So what you will do, you will make all the field before this line. Keep all the field, try to keep all the field before this line. Weeks, first name, last name, date of birth, paid. Now all the field is visible. See, 1 2 3. Week is not visible, right? So what you'll do, like make it a little bit big, or you can make this one a little bit small, and then week is visible. See, week. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Now in this way, what you have to do, you have to remove this line, right? I told you earlier also. Go to design view, So even the remove this box is not needed, this two thing is not needed, and some count function formula came automatically, this one also not needed. And now this page thing also not needed. Okay, now open this one into normal layout view. It will be look like this, right? Now select this one, first column value, then press Ctrl button, select the other thing, and right click here, then properties and border style. It should be what? It should be transparent. Now check, it's look like a normal report. Now we did our report in query, in normal, is like in not report wizard, normal report. Okay, through normal report. If so, what are the problem we face if we do our report using that report wizard? That time one field is not visible, so in that case we will do our report in this way, right? This is the easiest way. Now next part of this question, let's check. Now calculate the total number of ports in this selection and position the number under the ports column. Now select the ports column, not the column heading, just value, and they are asking the total number of ports, right? That means they are asking to count. Select here count values, and you see the value will come 49. Yes, 49 came, right? Make it a little bit big so 49 should be visible. After that, what they're asking to do, has level total enrollment to the left of this number. So what I will do, I'll open this one into design view. So this line is coming, first make it big, move it a little bit down. This line should not be there, right? Delete. Okay, this is the line of course field. It should be little bit up, make it little bit right side, and take a label box because you have to write some word, right? Total enrollment. Put your label box here and Control C, Control V, total enrollments. Now check this one into normal view, layout view. Now it is written total enrollments, right? 49. Done. This line is not a problem. Now next question. Include your report title Art Summer School at the top. So open this one into design view. Open your report in design view. Click here, rub this part and type Art Summer School. Done. Now next, what they're asking, has your name, center number, candidate number on the report, like it should be page footer. So selected label box, keep some space before that, keep some space in the page footer. You can make it small, this one. Okay, now take a label box, put the label box here, right side I'm putting today. Now write down your, they are asking on the report, right? Any side of the report, your name, center number and candidate number. So when we started to make the report, so what we learned, that if after creating report in report wizard, some field is not coming properly, like one field is missing, it was one field missing, right? So in that case, how to create the report, I showed you that one, not from the report wizard, only from the report, and you have to follow this procedure. Now you can make this one also a little bit small. Now check in layout view, it should be look like this. Yes, your name, center number, candidate number is there. Done. Now next question, save and print. Make sure that you have entered your center number, candidate number, a printout to yeah, when you print, your name, center number, candidate number will come in every page. It will be 2 page or 3 page report. When you print, you will see that. Evidence 6, place in your evidence document screenshot showing the formula, use the calculation the number of course. That means they are asking to open this one into design view, and they are asking to take the screenshot of this formula, course, count course, right? So which one came automatically, you have to just take the screenshot. When some student take the screenshot, what they do, they take the screenshot only half of the formula, which is not applicable. If you do that, examiner will cut your mark, right? Done. Now next question. So our first report is over, right? Now second, using field from both the table, produce a report. Now they are asking to, you have to make a report using both the table. Select only this record where accommodation is Molesworth or Lodge, Molesworth Road Lodge. Room type is standard or EN suite. Okay, paid is no. Okay, now for new so first you have to save it, Ctrl S. Okay, Ctrl W. This is your report done. Now for the second report, you have to create another query wizard. So simple query wizard. So what are the field you have to take from the question paper? Which question you have to follow? The content, only the field. Show only the field. Okay, so show only the field. This one, first name, last name, weekly cost, course. Okay, first from this table, first name, last name, then weekly cost. Weekly cost is not here. Room table, weekly cost, course week, courses belongs to other table, course weeks, accommodation, room type, accommodation, it is belongs to the room table. Don't take any field from the query table. Accommodation, room type, and room cost. Room cost you have to create, because in this question paper, in this part of this question contain a new field called room cost, which is calculated at runtime and display as currency. This field will calculate the week multiplied the weekly cost. Okay, so room cost, you have to create one new field that is called room cost. Let me finish this one first. Next, and finish. Now open this one into design view. The last part of this design view, here you have to increase this column and you have to type the new field name, then clone sign. So what will be the formula for this one? Week multiplied by weekly cost. So give a space, square bracket, weeks. Now weeks multiplied by weekly cost. So square bracket close. When you write some formula in the query, and if you use some field, that field should be under square bracket. Weeks into weekly cost. So weekly cost, this one, right? And see the spelling, W is capital, underscore bracket, weekly underscore cost, I think, right? Check from here also, weekly underscore cost. So weekly underscore cost, C is capital. So you have to be very careful about capital letter and small letter, otherwise this formula will not work. Now check whether formula is working or not. Yes, we are getting weekly cost. Now we have to mention here, like, open this one in design view again. We have to mention this currency symbol, right? Right click, properties, format, it should be currency, and decimal place is 2. Why I am doing this one? Because in the question paper, beginning of the question paper, they mentioned this one, that it should be 2 decimal place, right? Any kind of currency symbol and 2 decimal place. Currency symbol, just mention currency, and it should be 2 decimal place. Okay, now check whether the currency symbol is working or not. Run. Yes, pound symbol came automatically. Did you see that? Okay, now it's time to write the criteria, right? So what are the criteria I have to give? Accommodation is this one, small source or more so large accommodation. So they did not mention content, so just you have to write down that word, also lodge. Okay, then room type is standard or and so okay, room type this one or this one, simply write down this one. Paid is no. Paid, did I take paid field? No, paid I did not take. So what I have to do, I have to take the paid field, right? So double click here, paid field will come here and it should be no. But when you click when you create the report, that time no need to take the paid field. That means how it will work, run it, paid field. So paid field should not be visible, but it will work in your backbone, right, in your backbone of the database. So in that case, what we'll do, unblock this one. Now see, paid field is not visible, right, but it is working. Total number of data is 22. Now in this case, you just unblock this one, but you have to write the criteria. Now we did everything, right? Now sort the last name in the ascending order. Okay, last name. Now I'm going to show you sorting in different way. From here also you can give the sorting last name. So where is our last name? Last name here if you click, you will get two options, ascending, descending. They are asking ascending, right? See, um, sort the last name in ascending order. Has page orientation to landscape. Now it should be landscape. Now our query part go over. Now control S, control W, 22 record, right? Query 1, this is the second query, query 1. Now we have to create, now we'll create our report using wizard mode, because here they are asking landscape, so all the field will come together here. Now no problem. So create report wizard. So which query I will use? I'll use query 1. Transfer all the field right side. Next, next. I did already this one, ascending descending order. Then landscape, fit on a single page wide, finish. Now check all field came, right? Now we have to arrange the field. So all field name is not visible properly, so we have to arrange the field in proper way in layout view. So first name, what you will do, select the first name, field name, and then press Ctrl button, select the value. Now make it little bit left side and make the field little bit small, field size little bit small. Like last name will be left side, make it here. Weekly cost should be left side. Course, weeks, accommodation, room type, room cost. Okay, done. Now we did our report, right? Now see the next question, what they are asking for next thing. This thing is done, include the heading, so I have to give the heading. So how to give the heading, open this one into design view, and wrap this part, control and place the heading. This is our heading. As your does not display the page number. Okay, so this one is the page number, so delete these two box. This box will come by default, so no need to give this one. Okay, now next one, has your name, center number, candidate number at the top right of the report. Top right of the report means it should be report header or page header. You can give anywhere, but you have to be careful, little bit tricky. So how many record you got here? 22, right? So 22 record will come in one page. Got it? So what I will do, I will write down our name, center number, candidate number in report header, because it is coming in one page. Or if you want to write down in page header also, you can write down, no problem. So I'm writing a report header, but if it is more than like 40 record or 40 record, 30, more than 35 records, or if the report is coming in two page, that time don't mention your name, center number, candidate number in the report header also, report footer also. It should be either page header or page footer. Okay, if your report is coming in 2 page, but it will come in 1 page, so I am giving in report header because they are asking for the top of the part. You have to give your name, center number. So draw a label box like this and write down your name, comma, center number 139 and candidate number 1234. Right, this is normal candidate number, like random candidate number. Now check, open this one into layout view. So this is your name, center number, candidate number, all the fields is visible, all the value also visible. Now next one, print, make sure that you have to print it. Okay, okay, so up to this part is done, like two report is done. Okay, so if you have any question regarding this question paper based on database, you can ask me your question in your Google Classroom, and you will get this video also in YouTube, Google Classroom, in both sides. Okay, thank you.